In this video, we'll look at how to track first-time fix performance and repeat work in Dusk FSM. First-time fix tracking helps organizations understand whether work was successfully completed on the first visit without requiring additional attendance. By tracking repeat work against assets, equipment, inventory items, and customer sites, teams can identify recurring issues, improve customer satisfaction, and optimize field operations. Let's start by looking at the outcome, then we'll walk through the configuration required to enable it. The first thing we need to do is create a form that field staff will complete while performing work in the field. For this example, we'll use bank ATM inspection that we created earlier. The form contains a combination of drop-down lists, text fields, photos, signatures, and other data collection elements used to capture information from the field. Once the form has been created, we can configure the associated work type. Navigate to Work Settings, then Work Type at the top, and scroll to the Performance Tracking section. Enable First-Time Fix Tracking, define the Repeat Work window, and set your target performance percentage. In this example, we're using a 30-day repeat work window. If additional work is performed against the same operational entity within that period, Dusk FSM identifies it as repeat work rather than a successful first-time fix. Next, we'll configure timeline classification. Timeline classification allows work to be filtered and analyzed using values captured within your forms. In this example, we're using screen condition as the classification value that will be available as a filter within the timeline. The next step is configuring work operations. Work operations define the operational entities that work can be performed against. In this example, we're using assets. However, work operations may also represent equipment, inventory, infrastructure, sites, or other operational records. The final configuration step is work categories. Work categories provide classification and color coding within the timeline view. In this example, we've created a category called Equipment Install and associated it with the bank ATM inspection work type. The selected color becomes the visual indicator displayed throughout the timeline. The next step is creating work. Here we're creating a bank ATM inspection and selecting the operational asset that will be inspected. The work is now ready to be assigned, dispatched, completed in the field, and included in future first-time fix calculations. Once work has been completed, we can review performance through the timeline. Navigate to the customer record, open the Assets tab, and select the relevant asset. From here, we can view the complete operational history associated with that asset. At the top of the timeline, we can filter results using the timeline classification value captured from the field. In this example, we're filtering by screen condition. However, any drop-down list classification or radio button value can be used. We can also filter by work category and date range to analyze performance over time. On the right-hand side, the Insights panel provides a summary of operational performance. This includes first-time fix percentage, repeat work, target achievement, and overall health status. These insights help managers and operations teams identify recurring issues and opportunities for improvement. In closing, first-time fix tracking helps organizations reduce repeat attendance, improve workforce productivity, identify recurring faults, and deliver better customer outcomes. By combining operational history, timeline analysis, and configurable classifications, Dusk FSM provides a powerful way to measure and improve field service performance. For more information, visit the Dusk FSM knowledge base or explore our other field service management tutorials. Thanks for watching.